Imagine a collector's shelf, gleaming gold and silver specimens. Among them, this 10 paisa sits quietly, yet it commands attention once someone leans in. It's not screaming for praise. It's offering a whisper of rarity. It's the kind of coin that rewards a closer look. You may spot small signs of handling, microscopic wear on the high points, a whisper of friction on the edge, but nothing that diminishes the story it carries on one side. You'll see the national emblem of Oman, a curved khanjar dagger set over 2 crossed swords. You'll catch the intricacy of each blade, each curve, each line etched into mint detail. The emblem circulates among coins, but here it stands crisp, bold in contrast. Around it, Arabic script traces the denomination and the issuing authority. The letters flow in harmony, graceful and strong. Every dot, every stroke, clean, legible, dignified. Flip the coin over and you find its date, 2015. That's a modern coin, yes, but not ordinary. Underneath the date is more script, noting 10 paisa in elegant calligraphy. You might see radial lines, possibly a patterned field that plays when light shifts, giving life to what would otherwise be flat metal. The surface isn't a blank canvas. It's an interplay of design and technique, light and relief. This coin isn't raw bullion. It's not melted for metal value. This power comes from story, from scarcity, from condition, and from the passion of collectors who understand. Consider how many of these were minted. Many will go into circulation, be lost, scratched, polished, discarded. Only a few survive in high grade, untouched, preserved from decades of handling. The ones that do become treasures. Collectors from every continent are chasing corners of the world's numismatic landscape. They hunt those coins whose value lies not in weight but in history, design, condition, demand. This 10 paisa is one of those pieces. To own one is to hold a piece of Oman's recent history. It's a conversation starter. It's a specimen to display. It's a highlight in a cabinet, catching light as visitors lean over. You can describe it in your next video. Show the obverse, show the reverse, slowly rotate it under light so viewers see how shadows deepen in engravings, how high points catch gleam. Use macro detail to focus on the dagger emblem, the fine script, the edge. Narrate as you move. Here's the khanjar and swords. Look at how each line is sharply struck. Notice the Arabic letters, they flow across the field in perfect balance. Flip it over. See the year 2015, see the denomination. Spot those radial lines? They create texture and life. Then pause and let viewers absorb. Let them imagine holding it, turning it, seeing the details magnify under a loupe. Describe what they might feel. A faint rim, a slight ridge at the edge, the uniform thickness. Talk about the challenge. Finding one in superb condition is rare. Most coins wear, scratch, dull. Very few survive with full strike and strong surfaces intact. You can weave in comparisons subtly. Unlike mass-minted modern coins, this one has character. Some softness and shadows, a whisper of field toning, micro-scratches that speak of its journey, but no abuse, no harsh marks. It holds integrity. Let the audience see your confidence. Let them feel the coin's presence. Then pivot to story. This coin comes from Oman, a country with rich tradition. The khanjar dagger is a national symbol. The cross of swords evokes protection and heritage. Placing that into a small coin bridges past and present. It's a modern issue, yes, but it carries weight in a collector's world where modern doesn't mean common, especially in the right grade. As you speak, let your voice slow slightly when you reach the coin's rare status. Very few of these 2015 10 paisa coins remain in high grade. Many were used in commerce, countless others were lost or damaged. The surviving specimens in near-mint condition are handfuls, not dozens. That scarcity drives demand. That demand invites competition. Build anticipation. Imagine bidding rooms going silent. Imagine someone whispering, "How much will this reach?" In that moment, your coin becomes more than metal, it becomes coveted. And for collectors, chasing a coin like this is a pursuit, a thrill, a story in itself. Then deliver your clothes. So today, I present to you this 2015 Oman 10 Baisa. Study the details. The emblem, the script, the luster, the patina, all authentic. Imagine it in your collection. Picture the admiration it will evoke, the conversation it will spark, the pride of possessing a rare modern issue with style and flair. Piece of Oman's story now in your hands. Most people walk past coins like this every day. They don't see the value, the history, or the rarity. The small, it's copper-colored, and it doesn't catch the eye. But this coin could be hiding a secret. It's the 5 Baisa coin from Oman, minted between the years 1997 and 2013, and if you're lucky enough to have the right version, you could be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined at first glance. There's nothing extraordinary about it. One side bears the national emblem of Oman, 2 crossed swords under a traditional Khanjar dagger. The other side shows the denomination in Arabic and English, along with the minting year. You might not think twice about tossing it into a drawer or a jar of leftover change. But what most people don't realize is that some of these coins were produced in such small numbers, or with such rare variations, that their value has skyrocketed over time. Over the years, collectors have started to take notice. They're no longer just hunting for the traditional big-name coins. They're exploring the overlooked, the forgotten, the hidden gems. And the 5 Baisa coin is one of those hidden gems. Some years of minting are far rarer than others. Certain issues were circulated in limited regions or only produced in small batches. Others suffered from die errors or slight design changes that make them stand out to expert collectors. It's the little things that make the biggest difference. A slightly shifted mint mark, a double strike, a rare date, an off-center punch. These small flaws, invisible to most, are exactly what serious collectors are looking for. And when demand rises for a coin with only a few known examples, the price goes with it. That's why these coins have started making waves in the numismatic community. Condition matters, too. A coin that's been tossed around, scratched, or worn will never fetch the same value as one that's been preserved, untouched, nearly perfect. Coins in mint condition are the ones bringing in the highest prices. That's why collectors are combing through old boxes, albums, even pockets and purses, hoping to stumble upon one of these rare finds in excellent condition. A clean, undamaged coin from a rare year can mean the difference between a few cents and thousands of dollars. Imagine finding one by accident. You're cleaning out a drawer, sorting through old travel souvenirs, and there it is, a copper coin you brought back from a trip to the Middle East. You don't remember where you got it. Maybe it was change from a market. Maybe it was handed to you in a small cafe. You almost throw it out, but something about it makes you pause. You flip it over, notice the date, the design, the subtle differences. You decide to look it up, and suddenly you realize you're holding something incredibly rare. That's the story behind some of the biggest coin finds in history. Ordinary people finding extraordinary value in what they thought was ordinary change. And now, as interest grows in Middle Eastern coins, and as more collectors focus on overlooked denominations, the value of coins like the 5 Baisa is only increasing. The 5 Baisa coin isn't just rare, it's part of a region's identity. It represents a time of change, of growth, of modernization in Oman. And for many collectors, that historical significance adds even more value. It's not just about the coin itself. It's about the story it tells. Coins are like time machines. They carry the marks of the year they were made, the people who handled them, and the world that existed when they were in circulation. That's why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right coin. They're not just buying metal. They're buying history. They're buying rarity. They're buying something that only a few people on Earth will ever own. And when a coin like that comes up for sale, there's competition. Bidding wars, private offers, auctions behind closed doors. You might wonder how something like a 5 Baisa coin with such a low face value could ever reach that kind of demand. But in the world of rare coins, face value means nothing. What matters is how many exist, what condition they're in, what variations they show, and how many collectors want them. And all of those boxes are being checked by this coin.as. More people learn about the potential value of coins like this. They're starting to search. They're digging through drawers, going to flea markets, checking old collections. They're hoping they've got one, or maybe two, just sitting there unnoticed. Some have already struck gold. One coin, perfectly preserved, rare date, flawless design, sold in a private sale. The number wasn't just high. It shocked even experienced collectors. This 5 paisa coin, dated within the 1997 to 2013 range, changed hands for an astonishing amount. No one believed it until it happened. But it's real. A coin like this, in the right hands at the right time with the right buyer, has already sold for an unbelievable $99,000.